Today we're checking out the Elgato Teleprompter. And let me start with, it's a pricey gadget at 459 Australian dollars. So the question is it a creator's dream or an overpriced toy? Let's dive in and find out. I'll share with you what I loved and what drove me nuts. So tap the like button if this video helped you and subscribe to support us. Let's get rolling with the intro. First off, what is this thing? Well, it's a teleprompter, and for those who don't know, it is a display device that shows scrolling text for a speaker to read while maintaining eye contact with the audience, or camera in this case. It works by reflecting the script that's down here onto a transparent screen in front of the camera lens using a special beam splitter glass. Now, this allows the presenter to read their lines smoothly without looking away, creating a natural and confident delivery, all while the camera cannot see the text. Now then, design and mounting. Elgato designed this teleprompter to work with all kinds of cameras. It comes with a versatile L bracket and a bunch of adapters from the back plates to step-up rings, so you can attach just about anything. DSLR cameras, mirrorless cameras, webcams, even a smartphone behind the glass right here. Now, mounting my DSLR was easy and everything lined up really nicely with the mirror. Best of all, I didn't need to include the cloth cover in this case. However, I was a bit let down by the mounting options on the unit itself to put onto, let's say, a stand. It only has 2 1/4-inch screw threads on the bottom, nothing on the sides or top. That means you're basically limited to mounting it on a tripod or stand from below. I would like to see some flexibility, maybe from the side or maybe from the top, to let you experiment with it and get it right near that screen, because you don't always be one looking up when you want to speak to somebody because your monitor's in the way. To the side, yes, that can work, but then takes up space and it sort of makes you look away from your big screen. So it'd be nice to have it somewhere in a way that I can see the screen and also see what I'm doing. Now, there are 2 cold shoe mountings on top for a microphone and light, but those don't help me with actually supporting the teleprompter itself in different setups. But it is very good to have these cold shoe mounts anyway. On a positive note, the build quality is excellent. The whole thing feels solid and well made with no flimsy bits. It's sturdy enough for daily use, as it should be at this price. Now, the beam splitter glass is top notch. It's clear and provides a sharp, bright reflection of your text. So when looking through the camera, you cannot see the glass. Even in 4K resolutions, it's just not there. Now, Elgato also includes a black fabric hood that velcros around the back of the unit to block any stray light. That helps if your camera lens doesn't fit exactly in the opening on the back, depending on what adapter you use. And it prevents any of the light to hit that glass, and again, reducing the potential glare. Now, this teleprompter requires a USB-C connection to your PC. So let's talk about the software, which is where things get, well, tricky. The Elgato Teleprompter relies on your PC or Mac running Elgato's Camera Hub app. So you see, instead of a simple built-in player or app inside the device, it uses USB. Now, it handles both power and video, but the setup wasn't as plug and play as I'd hoped. I had to install drivers and then fiddle with settings to get my computer to recognize the prompter. In fact, I had to pop the USB-C in and out multiple times until it did. People have made 2-minute YouTube videos with tips and tricks on how to get it to be recognized by the PC. Not necessarily just the setup, but how to even get it to connect, and that should not be necessary. The Camera Hub app itself is functional, but not very user-friendly. For example, you can't directly import a script file. You have to copy and paste your text in, and it reorders the formatting, which is not the way I'd like it to show. Of course, that means it's also tedious. Now, it all works in the end, but the software definitely feels clunky for such a premium device. Now, the biggest letdown that I was so excited about was the voice sync feature. The one that's supposed to auto-scroll the text as you speak. In theory, it's awesome, and initially, I was blown out. It worked amazingly well for me for the first few minutes. The teleprompter followed along with my voice perfectly for a few minutes. But after around, let's say 5 to 7 minutes, it froze up and stopped scrolling. Voice sync is brilliant. It's a fantastic idea when it works, but it's unreliable for longer use. Now, I'm not sure if it's my Mac or Windows PC, but man, I really wish it worked 100% of the time, because to me, for my use case, it's an absolute game changer. So then the question is, who is this device best for? Probably not me. And based on my testing, I think the Elgato Teleprompter shines for live video, but is less ideal for lengthy scripted sessions. For live streaming or presentations, it can be an absolute game changer, in the sense of the word. You can throw your chat or your notes up on the screen and talk to your audience while maintaining eye contact. I tried this with my stream chat on the prompter, and it was awesome to read the comments and respond without really looking away from the camera. However, for scripted videos or speeches, the experience wasn't as smooth. Don't get me wrong, reading off the clear 9-inch screen works great visually. And in fact, when I did a presentation at work, I utilized it. Brilliant. I had my notes, they were in bullet point, and it was magnificent. I was literally just looking in the eyes of everyone, or at least the camera. But the software quirks and PC dependency made it a bit cumbersome compared to a simple tablet teleprompter. And with my iPad teleprompter, I just load the script and go. With the Elgato, I sometimes found myself fighting the software, dealing with the voicing glitch or other settings when I just wanted to start recording. And if Elgato software were flawless, this would be fantastic for scripted YouTube videos at your desk. You see, ultimately, the Elgato Teleprompter offers fantastic hardware, but is held back by its software limitations and high price. Now, the software side can be fixed with a few updates, and it truly improves eye contact on camera, especially for live streaming, thanks to its quality design. However, at 459 Australian dollaroos, I expected a much smoother experience. To be honest, it feels like a product that should cost around $300 rather than nearly $500. So for dedicated streamers or content creators who will fully utilize the PC integrations, this teleprompter could be a great fit and a unique addition to the setup. But if you're more of a casual creator who just needs something for occasional scripted videos, a basic tablet teleprompter will likely be more practical and affordable if you already have the tablet or even phone. So friends, thank you very much for watching. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more tech reviews like this one. And let me know in the comments, would you spend this much on a teleprompter? Well, if you're a streamer who makes money, I don't see why not. Or would you just stick to a budget setup like I do? I'd love to hear what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in another one. Bye.